Hi everyone, I'm Dhanya and my label is called Dhanya and that's actually my middle name. Uh, I'm born and raised in India, though I was surrounded by my entrepreneurial and designer mom. So that's where I got my love for fashion, but I actually realized it uh, not just few years back. That's because I used to go shopping with my mom for whenever she used to go for shopping fabric and trims, all that stuff. And that I actually started realizing I really like to design and to develop something that's beautiful and is appreciated. And I actually joined school for computer science engineering. Though I was good at it, I realized designing was something more interesting, and then I decided to join Academy of Art in 2012. So I became someone who left science for art, I actually met Owen last year. I always wanted to figure out the business side of design. So when I moved here, I didn't know what was in San Francisco. So and then I happened to meet SF Pharma, and then I showcased my collection in San Francisco Fashion Week this fall in September 2013. So I wanted to create clothing that's someone for bold, dynamic, and independent women who obviously loves fashion, high quality fashion. Because I was born in India, I was surrounded by these beautiful colors, fabrics, and embroideries. So I tend to always pick fabrics and colors that are bold, and I love textures. And I think my designs are more towards being feminine, but still bold and romantic. Oh wow, this is dark. You can't really see anything in my design, so I don't know why. But I can hand you some of my designs.
Well, those what's in the background.
Yeah, I don't know, it's too dark. So this is my, thank you. This is my fall collection. It is inspired by human ingenuity. It's basically, I created this collection as I was inspired and intrigued by human intellect, the power to manifest, create, and conquer anything that one wants. In this collection, I played with
So the 2 minutes?
Colors.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. Yeah.
Colors, and I developed prints by taking inspirations from MRI scan of the brain. That print, I actually designed this print, taking inspiration from the MRI scan of the brain.
What is the fabric?
This is Georgette, silk Georgette.
Oh, okay.
How did you get it printed? Digital print. Yeah.
Wait, so let's let her finish her presentation. Sorry. All the questions in a second. So.
And there's a few more designs. So basically, after San Francisco Fashion Week, I got a chance to show my collections to people and the retailers through doing trunk shows. And I was also approached by Stylematic fashion app to showcase my collection there and eventually sell. And Preeti Style is another company who's actually a personal shopper for the high-end clients in Los Altos areas. And I also got featured in the Style Equation magazine, which is also a fashion magazine. It's also a startup. So going forward, I would like to start with selling my collection through online e-commerce.
30 seconds. Yeah.
I'm developing an online e-commerce that does custom orders. Like you can custom order my design in your size, not just small, medium, and large. So that's a unique feature that I'm trying to develop with the Nifty. She's developing the app, so it's awesome. this time up.
Yeah, final points, yeah.
Okay. And my target market is someone who is independent, professional, strong, and she can be anyone from creative field to an intellectual. Age groups around 25 to 40. She lives in metropolitan cities and she follows high fashion. She's very tech savvy. She loves to get news and information from her phone, so she's always on her phone. So that's also one of the reasons why I want to do online e-commerce website. It's easier for them to just buy it on their mobiles.
Okay, that's
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So then 5 minutes for Q&A.
Or can we see the close? Thank you. What retail stores are you targeting? You could describe that.
High-end retail stores like Barney's, Saks Fifth Avenue, those are the highest ones, but then also local high-end boutiques in San Francisco, so probably in San
So what's the price point?
They range from, blouses go from 150 to 500, the dress is about 500-600.
Is that wholesale or retail?
That's retail. These are all pure silk fabrics. They're all 100% silk and
Would you make everything locally?
no, I actually made it in India. My mom has a store where she has tailors, so she helped me develop the sample pieces.
Talk a bit more about the design setup, the human ingenuity.
Yeah. So I've been inspired by human power to, like, man's power to manifest, create, or change anything that one wishes. So I took the inspiration and created prints, and then.
So you've used it more in print than shape and silhouette.
Yes. Yeah.
So the prints influence your design.
Yes.
Now you talked about e-commerce. What are your e-commerce marketing strategies? Because
Right now, in my situation, with the capital that I have, it's social marketing. I would definitely want to market on Facebook, like create viral videos, have unique, engaging ideas to connect with my customer directly. Definitely through social media.
And in terms of custom manufacture, you would connect with individual customers via your website and then cut patterns to fit individual bodies? Like how does that going to work out?
Yeah, so basically I work with a company called Nifty where they provide patterns, custom fit patterns.
I see.
So when I just give her a small, and then she would develop a pattern depending on the sizes that I get online. Like if you come to the store and place an order, you can just fill in your measurements, and we would develop a pattern.
So customers are going to self-measure themselves, enter the measurements, and you cut the patterns.
They can do that, or they can just buy small medium versions. It's just an added advantage.
Have you graduated yet?
No,
How much longer have you got?
I still have a year and a half. I'm not sure when I want to get
Right.
graduate yet.
You sound like you're almost out now.
so what are your
You're covered.
Really?
You sound it.
Thanks. I mean, I don't know. I'm really like going back and forth if I should finish or use that money in my business.
Where did you have those printed? Where did you get the design printed?
I got printed in India from it's a digital print. So everything is made in India.
Were you there while that was happening, or was it all online?
Online.
Kind of thing? Right.
And what are your career goals?
My goal is to become a global brand. That's my ultimate goal, to sell everywhere possible and be able to cater to the women that I describe, like independent and bold women. For now, that's my ultimate goal, but coming in 2 years, I definitely want to sell to the markets in San Francisco and LA areas, just get my brand out there, get the awareness of my brand.
Okay, 1 minute. So, final questions.
I'm totally in love with the brain scan print, but can you tell me about the purple print? The purple boxing gloves?
This one is a ball print. This is something I'm wearing, and this is my lawyer who is also wearing my dress.
It's a light bulb. Fluorescent.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
light
it is a
bulb.
light bulb.
Okay, fluorescent light bulb.
Yes.
One of the newer light bulbs. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's that as well.
This is the purple, yeah. Basically, this inspiration came from from the bulb. The biggest innovations in the mankind is electricity. So,
And what is this print? Is this brain again?
this one is a patchwork that I made with brocade fabric.
And that's a scan of.
No, this
what
is
that?
actually a fabric I found.
Okay.
So
It's like a jacquard.
yeah,
It's got a nice hand. I think there's some really strong ideas, but there's also some weak ideas. So you want to edit yourself very carefully.
Yeah.
And really think of, what is really strong that represents you and take that forward.
Yeah, I think your marketing, the marketing of it, you've got totally sus.
Yeah.
So in the time you've got left, spend a bit more, relax a bit, spend a bit more time on the design.
Okay.
And you want to be always
Go
very
further.
critical of yourself. Really look at your work and see what really
which you
works
are.
and what doesn't.
Yeah.
And then think also about how you're going to reach the retailers, because that's a different way, what trade shows, how you're going to get into those boutiques.
Yeah, I was
That's really
actually
key.
about to tell the presentation. So I definitely want to get into trade shows in Vegas, LA,
Or,
like Magic.
or,
Cash or carry.
or,
Okay, so that's time?
yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.